2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. The Liga Virtual Hungarian Grand Prix has gotten away, but Lewis Wedding hasn't. He's got a poor start. He's been jumped by a few. And Kovacic has got a great start and looking to move into P1 at turn 1. Side by side with Rosella, who will come out on top. Looks like Rosella holds it around the outside. Akos, he's had a great start and he's going to go for second at his home Grand Prix. And he's got it. He's got the job done. Kovacic holds on to third, and then there's a lot of fighting behind as they make their way through turns 2 and 3 and up the hill. Still numerous cars side by side. But Rosella leads Akos second, and we've got a Mercedes off there. And he goes to the back of the field. That's Vengador. So Rosella and Akos, they've got a clear lead over the Red Bull of Pichikolin on his debut, and he's got an angry pack behind him already. Almost 3 seconds by the end of the first lap. We've got a Red Bull, McLaren having a look there, Ferrari having a look. Balance starting at the back of the field, but Rosella leads the way at the end of lap 1. Here we go. Here's the replay of the start. Wedding going nowhere, but what a start from Dejan Kovacic alongside Rosella into turn 1. And having a look, but Rosella able to hold on around the outside here. And then we're going to see the nose of the Ferrari of Akos have a look up the inside, almost into the back of Rosella. As we see Wedding. And, well, same sort of ploy starting in second, but went absolutely nowhere. Danny had to take evasive action, almost ran into the back. And here we go, we'll have a look. So Danny got an alright start, but had nowhere to go with the Alpine stranded in front. Both drivers losing a lot of time and now find themselves in a battle pack, and overtaking around here very difficult. And as we can see, as we come towards the end of the second lap, and Akos is in the wall. He's in the wall. Hopefully doesn't have too bad a damage, but he's sliding back onto the track and thankfully gets on the brakes. Hopefully doesn't creep forward there, but disaster at his home race. As we look at Brendan Ross, and he's on the AstroTurf, and he has a little half spin himself. So already 3 laps in, a lot of drama. And we have Danny now in that angry battle pack behind Pichikolin in the Red Bull. Pichikolin, Kovacic, Kushizny, Danny, Wedding, and Alex all right there. And having a look there, was Danny not quite close enough. As drivers jostling for position. Kushizny having a look, pardon me, at the back of Kovacic is wide again, allowing Pichikolin to get away in the Red Bull. We do have DRS, of course, but they'll all have it. Except for Pichikolin. He's pulled away at the vital moment here at the back end of the lap, and it's status quo. DRS train here. No one can get by anybody, but I'm sure Danny and Wedding probably have a little bit of pace over these guys as we cut to the McLaren up the inside. So Sepidar getting by Lomph for P9 into turn 1. And back to the battle pack. And Danny's run a little bit wide there, and Wedding says thank you very much, I'll take that position, and moves up into P5. And Wedding himself just struggling through the chicane. They're going to go side by side, but we cut to Maguire. He's going to go up the inside of Lomph at turn 1. He gets the job done, and Lomph 2 spots in 2 laps. He finds himself now out of the points. And we've got Wedding now. Oh, he's on the grass. Too wide to turn in, and he's going to drop that position to Danny, and almost drops the position to Alex Piszak as well. So he'll just hold on to P6 in the end. But high drama for a couple of these drivers that are not used to running at the front of the field. And now Alex has got the run up the inside. I'm going to go side by side through turn 1. Oh, they've interlocked wheels, and there's quite a sizable hit on both those cars there. They've lost position out to Jeff, who wasn't too far behind, but are their cars straight is going to be the question. As we cut to a replay of Brendan Rossi's run very wide at turn 2. Oh, it's got on the marbles, got on the power, and he's gone around. Cut to Sepeda, and that's wetting into the pit, so perhaps some damage on the Alpine. He's struggling to get into the pits. And Sepeda now up into 8th place. And yeah, you can see the steering damage there, right hand down. As you've got Gajizny right behind Kovacic. And that's a mistake from the Red Bull of Pichikolan, and that's Kovacic now into P2 on lap 8. And he'll be hoping to break away from this pack and try and cement himself into 2nd place. We've got Ross and Bengador battling it out for P16 here. Up the inside goes Ross, and he gets that position. Gishny now all over the back of the Red Bull, and that's a mistake from Pichikolan, and that's Gishny now up into P3, and Danny right there as well, looking to try and take advantage of that, and wide goes Pichikolan, and Danny around the outside. They may have even scraped wheels there, but they both live to fight another day. Some hard racing, and the Aston Martin now up into P4, so slowly making his moves. Pichikolan, unfortunately for him, slowly starting to fall down the field, but he's done a good job to hold on to the positions that he has. And Danny now right behind the AlphaTauri. He's got DRS and easy pickings, which he doesn't have DRS. And Danny now making his moves. The DRS train has been broken. Now into 3rd place. He'll set his sights on Kovacic just down the road. And here we go then. He's closed the gap pretty quickly. Kovacic taking the initiative. He's going into the pits. The question is, what tyres will he put on? Softs or hards is the question. And got the Ferrari here. Having a look at the McLaren. That's Ballint on timing. And Ballint, the super sub, gets the job done around the outside. Pichikolan now on Gajizny, looking to get that position back after his mistakes. Perhaps looking after his tyres a little bit better than Gajizny here. And he gets the job done there. We've got Aguirre in DRS range of Timon. It's a late move. Does he pull it up? He does pull it up. And he now moves into the points. And now we've got Loaf all over the back of Timon, who's struggling massively. Must have really torn his tyres up. So there goes the Mercedes, and Wedding, who has pitted. And he's all over the back of Timon as well. He's looking to make a move. And he gets the job done. Oh, big slide for Timon. Almost into the side of the Alpine. But yeah, struggling mightily out there. I think he's just overcooked his tyres. And does he come in? He does. A late call to dive into the pits for Timon. Now we got Norvat and Kavanagh here. Already seen the sister cars battling it out. And now it's these two's turn. Oh, and they've come together. Interlock wheels. That's a big smash. Kavanagh has rolled over into the catch fencing. And we've already seen a couple of cars earlier. And then Norvat. He's been cleaned up as well, again, for the 2nd time. So he's got big damage on that AlphaTauri. He's trying to fight his way back to the pits. But he's got some work to do to get there. As you can see, a lot of lock and not a lot of turn. So here's Norwat's point of view. He moved over, as did the Aston Martin. And there's the Aston Martin on its roll hoop. As we see Kavanagh's point of view. He thinks he's got the job done. He sort of moves over just a little bit, and then they interlock wheels, and then that's it. And that's a big smash into the wall for Kavanagh. Here we see. So that's what happened to the AlphaTauri of Norwat. Jeff just drove straight into the back, didn't lift or anything, just drove straight into the back of the AlphaTauri, and looks like he's got a bit of damage from that as well. So Jeff now coming into the pits. and looking to repair that damage. Got Wedding, he's got the run on Loam going defensive. Wedding going to try the outside. He's got the DRS, of course, and gets the job done. Now we've got Alex looking to get by. Ooh, lock up there from Loam, and Alex had nowhere to go, and then runs wide again. And then Alex says, I'll take it on the second bite of the cherry. Grzyzny now, and the Ferrari of Ballant, don't know what's happened there, it's just disappeared. And Sepeda has got by as well, so I think Ballant may just be trying to extend his tyres a bit there. And we've got Danny now coming out of the pit, so it looks like he's going to try a one-stop strategy here. He's gone long to lap 19, past halfway. And got the Alpine of Wedding all over the back of the Alfa Romeo, but he's also got Alex Pisag behind him as well. They both have DRS and a little bit of a DRS train. Pisag having a look, Wedding running a little bit wide. Both living to fight another day. Pisag not quite close enough here. Wedding making a move on Jeff. He's a bit deep there and he's going to run wide. Jeff's going to come back, but he's moved over on him. They've interlocked wheels and they're both into the wall again. So more interlocking wheels. Jeff has ended up on his roll hoop. And I think both cars there will definitely have some suspension damage of some kind. And Jeff, he's not going anywhere. He may be out of this race. Here we go. Here's Alex looking to make the move. And he gets the job done on Aguirre there for P6. Let's step it up 4.5 seconds down the road. We've got Danny now. Not far behind Kovacic, who's put the hard tyre on here. And he's having a look, and Kovacic has ran wide there. And Danny will still keep the DRS, and he'll get that position. That'll be one of the easier passing manoeuvres that he'll have all season. And Kovacic running wide there, in turn 2 also. Got to a replay. So this is Jeff. He's gone straight back up the inside. Not really giving too much space, and then he's gone for a bit of blue-green. Blue-green. Up and over. And this is Kovacic. He's out of the pit lane. He's put some soft tyres on. Will they last? We have seen some drivers struggling to make those soft tyres last, but he will have some pace. As Ballant looking to make a move on the Red Bull. Not quite able to get the job done. Looking to go and set a move up for turn 2. All over the back of Pisag. And then we've got Kovacic now up the inside. A little bit of contact. Half turns the Red Bull, but they both live to fight another day. The Pichikolin holds on to P4. Kovacic moving around to check the steering. And once again, battle is resumed. Pichikolin gets by Grzyzny and back into a podium place now. So Grzyzny trying the longer strategy, not quite working out here. He's starting to be caught by those that have pitted later and are on the fresher tyres. So Pichikolin now, he'll be hoping that Grzyzny does hold up Kovacic. He has been fast at the back end of the race. Yellow's out at turn 1. Or sector 1, I should say. Oh, and there's all those cars are wide. A little bit of contact there with Kovacic and Grzyzny. Kovacic just conveniently moving Grzyzny out of the way. Gets that position. And now he's setting his sights on P3 in a podium position. And there's the replay. That's what happened. Timon's gone around. I think that, yeah, that is the exit of turn 1. So he's lost a couple of spots there. And Vengadore able to get up into 13th place. And go, got Wedding in P6. He's caught Grzyzny now. Those tyres are screaming for help. Wedding will have DRS. Let's see, just on the steering angle there. He's got that steering damage. Able to pull it up. Is he this time? Yes, he does pull it up. You still have the DRS. He's now somehow in P5 after all the drama he's had today. And here we go, Danny coming in. Fresh set of soft tyres on, going for another fastest lap. But we've got Kovacic and Pichikolan duking it out here for the final spot on the podium. They're not going to be able to catch him here. 10 seconds away. Tries one side, then the other. Kovacic around the outside at the top of the hill. You're not really going to pass there. But doing all he can here, Kovacic, to try and get himself into third place here. And here we go. This is Alex Bijak on Kosciuszny. Got the DRS, got the fresher tyres, and he's got the position. So he moves up into P6 now. And we got Ballant, he's behind Aguirre here. And Aguirre's gone off into the grass. I don't know what's happened there. He's fallen asleep or something. But over he goes. Aguirre in one of the oddest incidents I've seen. Looks like he's just drifted off. He wasn't quite paying attention or let go of the steering wheel or something. But that's dropped him down a spot. And we've got Kovacic all over the back of the Red Bull now. He's made a poor run. He's moved across on Wedding. They've made contact on the grass. Wedding's gone up the inside. A little bit of contact. He's gone off the road. Danny set the fastest lap. Rings rejoined alongside Kovacic, and Kovacic has driven into the side of the Alpine. They're both off. And that's also allowed Rosella to go through to lap them both, who'll go through and claim victory here. We've not really seen him outside the start. Wedding looks like he's got a bit of damage, and in the end probably thankful that he got lapped there, because it looks like he's got a bit of damage. But the high drama on the final lap. Pichikolan will claim third here after all of that drama, but Rosella, a bit of redemption after early contact at Silverstone, will take his second victory of the season. And Alpine looking good at the moment. As we've got Aguirre here, this is the replay. Yeah, just drifted off the circuit on the grass, lost control, and then over he goes. And again, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. Danger, danger, danger for Aguirre. But he was able to get going, but unfortunately for him, he fell out of the points. And Danny, after being about a minute behind, he'll finish on the lead lap with the fastest lap. And good points for his championship charge. And Pichikolan on debut, he had a rather action-packed race and was able to fend off those behind him for the majority and keep ahead.